One can predict and then prevent one's illness if they follow this simple technique from the science of Swara Yoga. Our ancient science of Swara Yoga tells us that the two nostrils, they represent the sun and the moon. When we are inhaling through the right nostril, we are heating up the body, and that is why it represents the sun or the solar energy or the Surya Nadi. When we are inhaling through the left nostril, it is just the opposite, cooling effect. So it represents the moon or the Chandra Nadi. In any normal human being, there will always be a dominance of one nostril over the other. Though we all know that we breathe in and we breathe out through both the nostrils, many of us, we don't realize that there is always a dominance of one nostril over the other. And this dominance shifts or it changes for a healthy person in every 60 to 90 minutes. In case if the change is not happening, if the person continues to breathe in either through the right nostril or through the left nostril for over a longer period of time, say 2 to 3 hours, then the probability of falling sick or sickness to be in the body will be there. If the dominance is on the right nostril, if the person is breathing in through the right nostril for a longer period of time, then the intense heat-related diseases can be built in the body. For example, fever, for example, acidity, for example, migraine. On the other hand, if a person continues to breathe in through the left nostril over a longer period of time, then cooling related diseases, for example, indigestion, a lot of cold and cough, these problems can arise in the body. So if a person is connected to the breath, if a person can really connect to the breath, can check the swara from time to time by placing the palm under the nostrils, that person will realize or notice and know which nostril is dominant. And then after every 60 to 90 minutes, it should change. So you can just keep checking your breath, you can keep checking your swara every 3 to 4 hours, and you should see which nostril is dominant. The yogis and the ancient munis and the rishis, they knew this science. And they would carry a yoga danda with themselves. And there you would put the danda at the opposite armpit, which nostril they wanted to open. So for example, they found that the dominance was on the right nostril. They would press the left armpit with the yogi danda or with their palms or making a fist so that the opposite nostril, the left nostril, will open up, so that the cycle or the balance is created. And of course the opposite side. If your left nostril is dominant, then you place your fist under your left armpit so that the right nostril will open up. So this science was used by the ancient yogis, and even before the body would fall into sickness, they would prevent the sickness by bringing about that cycle, the balance of the breath or the swara breath in their body. We have this balance in nature also. The daytime gets into the night and the night again gets into the daytime. If there is an imbalance, if say for example, the days are much longer than they are supposed to be, then we all know that there will be havoc in nature. Similarly, the body also goes through a lot of diseases, a lot of sickness if this balance is not maintained. In case if you're a busy person, like modern day people who are running behind so many things, they will not have time to check their swaras every now and then. So what is the best method? Yoga has given us a very good, best and a very easy method so that we keep this balance between the alternating shift of the swaras, which is Nari Shodhana. So when you breathe in through the left nostril, breathe out through the right nostril, breathe in through the right nostril, breathe out through the left nostril. This is one cycle of Nari Shodhana. You do this cycles, say about 11 times, 15 times, 21 times. Just do it once in a day or maybe twice in a day if you have the time. Your swaras will stay in balance. And when your swaras stay in balance, that means the dominance of one nostril over the other stays for about 60 to 90 and then it changes. Then your body will be more healthy and there will be less chances or you'll be less prone of sickness. So do this practice, know your swara and practice it.